Okay, Beach Bums, we are going to do a room tour or cabin tour of room 6465 or cabin 6465. This is an aft balcony, but the added bonus is handicap accessible. So if you would need a handicap accessible room, so take a look at this one as well. So let's go inside. Okay, so there's a lot of light in this room, so I won't bother with putting my card in the slot. The other room tour I did just recently. But again, I want to shout out in this video, because it's going to be a separate video than the other one I just did. Carnival, thank you so much for allowing me access to these rooms, to do these room tours. These were cabins that people had requested through a Facebook group that we're in a Carnival Radiance cruise page, so feel free to come join us over there. But anyway, so people had asked for these room tours, so I am going to deliver. All right, here we go. We'll go straight back. As you can see, it's just, you got your standard couch here that folds out or becomes a bed, with the storage down there at the bottom. I'm trying not to mess up ooh, that looks like it's broken. I'll let them know, but there's a king size bed. Oh, this looks like it has a much better, oh nice. Yeah, the other balcony one I did was much larger, or much smaller. Wow, this is much larger, yeah. So this is the aft balcony. So I wanted to start here because really this is where, and we are in Catalina. What a beautiful view. And but yeah, not a lot of privacy. That's one thing I did notice. So just be aware of that. I mean, you've got your, hello, you got people down here, and then you got people over here on this side, and people on this side. So privacy wise, not the greatest, but it's a great view. Of course, you've got the, you know, there's no wake right now, but you've got the little thrusters on. But this is definitely larger than the other balcony. You've got the 2 chairs, of course, and the table, and then lots and lots of space here. So maybe you can talk them into bringing a lounge chair or something here for you, because there's definitely a lot of space. It's perfect for that, but again, not a lot of privacy, as you saw in the video. So again, let me just give you one more view of it. Again, lots of room. Okay, as you can see here, I'll sit in the chair even for you, and you can see, yeah, I mean, it's great. And I'm sitting in the chair. I'm about 5'7", so this is my view. So you've got a little bit of an obstructed view with it there, but if you just look beyond it, and you'd have to stand up to get, you know, the back wake and stuff. But again, just wanted to point out and be aware of it. So if people are out on their balcony being loud or whatever, it's like that might be tough. I guess that would be with any balcony. But all right, let me close that, lock that back up again. I'm thankful again for Carnival allowing me to do this. So sorry, here we go. King bed, again, small. You've got your main switch light here. This must be something for the handicap accessible, because I haven't seen it in other rooms, so I'm not going to touch it because I don't know what it does. I'll have to see, but you know, you got your night light, reading lights there. I gotta remember to tell them that this is broken. Yeah, that's a bummer. Okay, and yeah, so again, storage down there. I'm trying not to touch too much because this is a room that they could reuse, and I don't want to have to make them work any harder than they already do. You've got your cabinet, cabinet storage here,
please keep your hands out of
and 3 drawers. The standard 3 drawers on a Carnival ship. These are nice and deep, and you go back quite a ways, so definitely nice. But not much else. Let me see if there's another. Yeah, I was gonna say there's not much room over there. So storage wise, as far as drawers and stuff, not a whole lot. Okay, and then you got the shelves here. This seems like most of the other rooms. You got the shelf up there, the hangers, and then your fridge cooler here. Again, just as a reminder, try not to cover that up because that's the ventilation. A lot of people will complain that those things don't get cold enough. My guess is they're probably covering up those vents, because I haven't had any problem with keeping stuff cold, to be honest. But just to show you, this is really long here, and you could looks like you can probably ask, I don't know what, well, maybe you can bring that to here to hang, I'm guessing. Is that what this does? Well, there you go. So You can do that. I'm just gonna leave that there. They can move it back, I guess, if they need to, because that's pretty cool. And then there you go. Just more cabinet shelving. You're safe. It's a pretty good size safe. I know sometimes people ask. I know it's dark, so I apologize. Let me back out of here, but it's a good size. Bathroom. So keep in mind, again, this is a handicap accessible room, so you'll see some things that are a little different. Hello. I noticed that there's a bar here, so I'm assuming that's to help get you know, go to sit down and stand up. So you got your bar there, and another bar I noticed right here. So you got that bar there. I did also notice that these are lower and right here, because typically they would be up here, but in a handicap accessible room you have it right here, and also the soap holder, and then they have that there in case you need to sit down as well. So there's just some handicap accessible, and I'm sorry if that's not the proper term to use, but anyway, so yeah, that's the bathroom there. Just another thing I want to point out that I just learned about recently is up here there's a plug, and if you can see it, and you can plug in if you need it for to your like hair straighteners, or you know, that kind of curling iron. Whoa, almost tripped over the things there. So let me back out. So there's the light right here to turn that on and off for the bathroom, and then there's, oh, that's pretty cool. So typically you have just these two right here to hang on, but again, in the accessible room, I'll just say accessible room, you have these other ones down here that are a little bit lower, so that's something a little different. And then I didn't mention this before when I was walking in, but if I had a card in here, that's why it's a little dark in the hallway here, and you had a hard time seeing the safe. But anyway, I just want to mention that you have the card slot here. You have to have that in to make sure that you can activate the lights, and also these won't work either. So so you've got your 220 here, your 120. Where's the USBs? Is it hidden? There they are. Then you got the USB ports over here. So those won't, and I learned that the hard way, those won't work unless you have your card in there. So you can leave your card in there and then turn off the light. You can like keep this light on or whatever, but just something to keep in mind. Another thing, these rooms, I gotta try to remember all these things, is that the walls are not here. Oh, see, this is lower too in the accessible room. So this is lower here for your thermostat as well. But there's no, the walls are not magnetic in these rooms. So for those of you that have cruised Carnival and cruised other ships, just to be aware that the walls are not magnetic in these rooms, and barely magnetic on the doors. You usually have to use like the command strips and that kind of thing. I think that's about it. Just want to cover that. Again, these were special requests that were made, and thank you for watching. Talk to you soon.